Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I, Norfaizatulah, together with my two other teammates, Fitri and Miftakul Huda, will be presenting on our mini project entitled Crime in Los Angeles. We are discussing on three objectives in our mini project. The objectives are: first, to determine victim's age group that is affected with the number of crimes and the number of days taken for victim to lodge a report on the type of crimes occurred to them according to gender. Next, to identify the number of crimes committed from year 2010 until 2017 according to seasons, month, type of week, days, and part of a day. And lastly, to distinguish the area in Los Angeles according to the type of premise with the most committed crime types and weapon category used and the status of crime after being reported. First, to determine victim's age group that is affected with the number of crimes and the number of days taken for victim to lodge a report on the type of crimes occurred to them according to gender. In this dashboard, we can see that there are three graphs that reports on the first objectives of our mini project. There is also a slicer on area in Los Angeles and also a slicer on type of crime. There are 882,000 cases reported on crimes in Los Angeles. In this graph on the distribution of crime cases according to victim's gender, it reports that the highest crime in Los Angeles is reported by female with 50.29%, while the other 49.71% is reported by male. It reports that the highest crime cases in Los Angeles is committed on adult, while the least crime cases is committed on children. For both victim age group of adult and children, the cases is committed more on male compared to female. Finally, the graph on the range of days taken by the victim to lodge a report between 0 to 200 days and above, it reports that both the victim, male and female, majority reports the crime committed on them only between 0 to 30 days.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muchamad Fitri and I will be presenting on the data visualization and storytelling on the second objective, which is to identify the number of crimes occurred throughout the years according to seasons, months, type of week, days, and part of a day. The dashboard on my right hand side is used to achieve the second objective. The dashboard contains two slices, which is to differentiate the number of crimes occurred in different areas in Los Angeles and also years starting from 2010 until 2015. The first chart describes on the overall number of crime cases occurred according to months. It can be seen that majority of 77,000 number of crime cases occurred in January as compared to other months. Then it can be seen there is a decreasing pattern where the crime cases occurred the lowest in February, which are 65.3 thousand crime cases. The second chart shows the overall number of crime cases occurred throughout the years according to four seasons, which are summer, spring, fall, and winter. It can be seen that summer recorded the highest number of crime cases, which are 226.8 thousand cases, followed by spring and fall. In contrast, winter recorded the lowest number of crime cases as compared to other seasons, which are 213.9 thousand cases. The third chart describes the overall number of crime cases occurred throughout the years according to type of week, which are weekend and weekdays. It can be seen that majority of 634.3 thousand crime cases occurred during weekdays, which are from Monday until Friday. Meanwhile, weekend recorded a number of 247.4 thousand crime cases that consist of both Saturdays and Sundays. Next, this chart describes the overall number of crime cases occurred throughout the years according to each day starting from Monday until Sunday. It can be seen that Friday recorded the highest number of crime cases at 136.1 thousand cases, where Sunday recorded the lowest number of crime cases as compared to other days, which are 121,000 crime cases. It can be further justified that the number of crime cases is the highest on Friday because the society are more productive on Friday, and therefore it increases the chances of crimes being occurred to them. Finally, this chart shows the overall number of crime cases occurred throughout the years according to each part of a day. It is found that the number of crime cases are the highest, which are 187.5 thousand cases occurred during morning, which is from 6 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. In contrast, midnight recorded the lowest number of crime cases, which are 37.7 thousand crime cases, which is from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. That is all from me. I will pass the next section to Miftakul Huda. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Miftakul Huda and I am the third presenter. We proceed to the third objective. Our third objective is to distinguish the area in Los Angeles according to the type of premise with the most committed crime type and weapon category used and the status of crime after being reported. There are 4 charts that being used for this objective. The chart are bar chart, stack column chart, pie chart, and funnel chart. Let's move to the dashboard for the objective. So here is dashboard for the objective. From the dashboard, there is slicer that can explain the crime cases according to area in Los Angeles. It can interactive with the user if they want to know about crime cases in specific area. There also an area chart that shows which area has the big number of crime cases by its color. As the color become darker, the cases are higher there. The first chart used is funnel chart. The funnel chart shows the type of crime committed. There are 11 types of crime. Among them are theft, assault, threat, sexual, and abuse. The theft type has the highest number of crime cases with 250.4k. Crime like stolen vehicle, child stealing, and pickpocket are considered as theft, while murder has the lowest number of crime cases with only 1.43k cases reported. The second chart used is horizontal bar chart about weapon category used to commit crime. There are 6 weapon category, which are human body, gun, sharp object, hard object, chemical, and non-use weapon. The highest weapon used is non-use weapon with 552k cases because in Los Angeles, the use of any weapon in committing crime is strictly forbidden by law. And the lowest is chemical category with 2.2k cases because chemical take time to be prepared, therefore they doesn't use it. The last chart used is a pie chart to explain the crime status after reported. There are 3 slides in the chart which are under investigating, adult arrest, and juvenile arrest. The highest status is under investigating with 76.02% cases reported. The lowest is juvenile arrest with 1.06% only. Juvenile is a child or young person who is not yet old enough to be regarded as an adult and they will be placed in juvenile center until further accusation. That's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.